Welcome back to the first edition of Levada Ministry Luncheon Table Talk. Levada Luncheon Table Talk. It is of the Levada Ministry. But I just want to share a couple of breakdowns of how to be thinking about starting a collection. I know most of you have got a ton of stuff, but I'm talking to the people who have never really had collections of anything for table use. But the first thing is chargers. These go, of course, under the plate, and they make such a difference because they change the complexion of the whole plate and the table setting. So these are the 4 that I have. I'm sure they have many, many more, and probably continually make different ones. So that's the chargers. Then another asset are doilies. Shapes, sizes, colors. And these are indispensable as well, and they're very cheap. And if you go to a thrift store and see some, get them. If you got 2 inches of space, you need to get some because they make all the difference. And we'll be using some in the table this week. Another thing is I was at the thrift store and saw these plates, and they were packed in packages of 4, and I'm like, oh, that's my color. I need that aqua. But when I got them home, bam, clear, nearly clear. One possibility is this little plate to come here, and it helps a little bit, and it will make it usable, but not everybody would have some of these. But if you get something that you're not happy with, that when you get it home, it's not like you thought it was going to be, hold on to it or take it back to the thrift store and get something else. Then, other things I said about the Christmas ornaments. These are actually, of course, Christmas decorations, but they don't have to stay that way. They have multi-uses. I just used give thanks, but you could put joy or peace or happy birthday or Jesus loves you, anything at all. But sometimes when the table needs something else, this would be one of the possibilities. Another thing that I have used 1,000 times are these fans. People had done them, some of them they didn't spray the back, but I got them as gold. Some of them have glitter, but to put at the end of an arrangement or to just make circle a tray or something like that, these are priceless, and I probably paid $2 for 20. So, and that was maybe 10 years ago, and I've used them countless times. This is a Christmas ornament as well, I'm sure. I have no idea where I got it or how I got them. But I love them, and I've used them in the same way to just put at the end of something that needs a little more continuation. That's priceless. Then these little things like clippy butterflies. They come in all different colors, sizes, and they just make a statement, and they're so pleasant. And then, of course, our Christmas bows. If you see Christmas knockdown, price down things, you can get these for 4 cents a piece generally. But just this size, I have been able to use this color and this shape when this wouldn't work. So just because I have bows already doesn't mean I don't need to spread out and get a few more, especially because these are small and they're cheap and they're storable. I also save packages when I get gift wrap, stuff like that. I don't throw these kind of things away, and I will have an example of those being used on the table configuration that I did today to show you. Another thing is I found these for like $0.25 a piece. Some precious person had already sprayed them gold, and I started not to get them. And I thought, you know what, they're $0.25 a piece. There's 5 of them. I like to get odd numbers. And I'm just going to get them. And oh, I'm so glad I did, because I never would have dreamed I would have been able to use them as many times as I have. Now, candles are an awesome accompaniment to any kind of table setting. But a lot of times you can't get the colors that your table is. Well, I've discovered a way to help that. This is a candle, aqua, and I took Mod Podge and tissue paper and worked it out. And it's awesome. I had a lady come in and she said, I've never seen aqua candles before. And I thought, I haven't either. I made those. So that's a point. Buy cheap candles. I've got a box over there of $2, and they're all different sizes and lengths and all. And the ones that are so long, they're totally unnecessary for being that long. You can cut them, cut the candles, and you can get 2 or 3 out of one. Now this I love. This is the same thing. This was tissue paper. To me, this looks leather, and I've used it countless times too, because you just don't see those in the store. I imagine some people are saying that looks like a cigar, but hey, they serve their purpose. Another thing is these little stars. And I'm sure they're Christmas stars, but they have just enough gold and black and red to make all the difference in a table setting that needs a little more spunk and additional color and emphasis to shape and all. So those are some things that I want to just expand on in days to come. Just open your eyes to things that, how could I reuse that? How could I put that in a table setting that I've never thought of before? It's really fun and it's exciting. And I thank my son for filming today. So bless you. We'll be back later. And bless, bless, bless. Get busy. Get planning. One other thing too. If you don't want to have one for Bible study or prayer, if you make cards, get a luncheon for card makers and stamp and cut and scissor and glue and plan on cards that you can make for Johnny Erickson Tada's ministry or the St. Jude Hospital. Any other outreach that you can have a group of people together. I'm telling you, there's healing in fellowship. There is just love and growth and companionship when you get together. So plan something special. Start off small and then just go as far as you want to go. But don't let uncomfortableness keep you from doing something. Bite the bullet, run, go ahead, and you will be so glad you did. And the people you invite will be too. And God will be honored. So thank you for coming to La Beta Lunch and Table Talk, and we'll do it again soon. God bless.